Well, the Bible predicted that in the end times, there would be wars and rumors of wars. Not only that, but it also predicted that the Middle East would be a mess when it comes to war, and that all countries would gather against the state of Israel. Well, right now, it seems as if that is coming true. In fact, both Israel and the United States right now are on high alert and actively preparing for a potential attack from Iran. There is a lot going on that I want to keep you guys in the loop about. But let's start with this. This is on CNN.com. And its headline, Iran accuses Israel of killing Iranian military commanders and others in airstrike on consulate in Syria. It goes on to state that top Iranian military commanders were among the 7 Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, the IRGC officials, killed in an airstrike on the country's consulate building in Damascus, Syria, according to Iranian officials and state-affiliated media, which blamed Israel for the attack. When asked for comment on the incident by CNN, the IDF forces said it does not comment on foreign reports. However, a military spokesperson told CNN that Israel believes the Iranian building hit in the attack is a military building of Quds forces and not a consulate. According to our intelligence, this is no consulate and this is no embassy. I repeat, this is no consulate and this is no embassy. This is a military building of Quds forces disguised as a civilian building in Damascus. Israel Defense Forces spokesman Daniel Hagari told CNN's Jim Sakudo, and CNN cannot verify the claims. No shock there. CNN can't verify much these days, but either way, here's the deal. We already know that there was an attack by Hamas on Israel back in October, a very bloody, horrible thing that happened. And then we have tensions that have risen since then, where Israel is going full force after Hamas. And there's lots of tensions right now going on between Israel, Gaza, all of that. Now, adding a little bit of fuel to that fire already, a fire that's been going on for ever since Israel became a country. But to add a little fuel to that, now we have supposedly an attack by Israel on a consulate that they're claiming is not a consulate. They're saying that this is a cover, basically, that this is a military building of Quds forces. It's not a consulate. Well, according to Iran, they were saying it's a consulate. Israel's saying it's not a consulate. It's a disguise. And either way, we have top military commanders in Iran who have been killed as part of that. As very unfortunate as war is, and it's always an ugly situation, this is really setting things on fire when it comes to war. Now, in fact, there have been things have intensified because right now Iran has decided to retaliate, right? Now, before I get into that, I got to give a quick shout out to restrictedrepublic.com. Hit the pause button right now. Go to restrictedrepublic.com. Sign up. I am putting out a very powerful report later today that's exclusive to the platform. It's not going to be aired here on this controlled platform or any other social media platform. Go to restrictedrepublic.com. Use the coupon code RR and the number 4 to get it for $3.99 per month. It comes with a 14-day free trial, and that's for 2 years is what you get that rate. But please sign up. Go there right now. Go to restrictedrepublic.com and take advantage of that offer. All right. So with that, Iran has absolutely vowed to retaliate. Here's what I'm talking about here. Check out this article, and this is on theguardian.com. Iran decides on response to Israeli strike that killed top commanders. And here's what they're saying, right? It says, Iran's Supreme National Security Council has decided on a required response to the Israeli strike on Damascus on Monday night that killed 3 top commanders in Iran's Al-Quds force and 4 other officers, state TV has reported. No further details were provided about the meeting of the key decision-making body, but the president, Ibrahim Raisi, who chaired the meeting, said Iran would retaliate at the time of its own choosing, the standard formulation used by the Iranian regime when faced by such setbacks. And here's the quote: "After repeated defeats and failures against the faith and will of the resistance front fighters, the Zionist regime has put blind assassinations on its agenda in the struggle to save itself," Rassini said on his office's website. The Iranian Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei, who has the final say on all matters of state in Iran, also vowed revenge, saying, "We will make them regretful about the crime and similar acts." So there we have the leader there, the Iran Supreme Leader, stating that, hey, we're going to have the final say on this, and we are going to make them regret what they have done. So he is vowing revenge. In the meantime, of course, Netanyahu also has some stuff to say about that. Take a look here, and this is on NBC News. Israel threatens to strike Iran directly if it launches an attack from its territory. In fact, here's what he said: "Whoever hurts us, we will hurt them." Netanyahu gears up for war with Iran, vowing to strengthen both defense and attack as Russia calls for both sides to show restraint. So here we have two sides, one threatening retaliation for a strike and the other saying, you hurt us, we hurt you. So we've got a big mess of things. And here's the deal: an attack on Israel, which we are allied with Israel, could very much involve the United States. Take a look at this CNN article: U.S. preparing for significant Iran attack on the U.S. or Israel assets in the region as soon as next week. It goes on. The U.S. is on high alert and actively preparing for a significant attack that could come as soon as within the next week by Iran targeting Israel or American assets in the region in response to Monday's Israeli strike in Damascus that killed top Iranian commanders, a senior administration official tells CNN. Senior U.S. officials currently believe that an attack by Iran is inevitable, a view shared by their Israeli counterparts. That officials said the two governments are furiously working to get in position ahead of what is to come, as they anticipate that Iran's attack could unfold in a number of different ways, and that both U.S. and Israeli assets and personnel are at risk of being targeted. A forthcoming Iranian attack was a major topic of discussion on Joe Biden's phone call with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on Thursday. And the U.S. also has warned Iran not to use the Israeli strike on Damascus as a pretext to attack U.S. personnel and facilities, a State Department spokesperson told CNN on Friday. So we have also dispatched some people to the area. Here we have Daily Mail. U.S. dispatches general in charge of Middle East to F-15 base in Israel as it faces imminent strike from Iran. And Netanyahu warns anyone who hits us will hit them. We will hit them. There you go. So they're very concerned and actively preparing and on high alert for a potential attack by Iran targeting Israel or even U.S. assets there in the area. And Lord only knows what else. We've got a freaking open border with terrorists coming in, being a high possibility because the Joe Biden administration has millions of gotaways. They don't even know who the hell is in the country. There was a video going viral of an actual terrorist from the Middle East who did come in and was making threats. But thank God the video went viral, and there was some attention brought with this guy. We have no idea the kind of crap that goes on, that is going on right now. And you have all these Iranian militia groups and we have threats from Hamas and ISIS and everything under the sun. Well, the Middle East is going nuts right now, more so than I have ever seen before. And a lot of Bible prophecy does actually talk about the Middle East and how all the countries will turn against the state of Israel. And I could definitely see that. Anyhow, I love all of you. Thanks again for tuning in and being here. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.